Now, just days before the summit, there are growing concerns about the outcome of COP26. But the climate crisis is already here, and there's no time to lose. So do leaders need to switch their focus to what's happening now rather than what might happen? Should COP26 focus on present problems or future challenges? Stanley Johnson, to you first. The Prime Minister himself said recently that they may not reach the agreements they need. It's touch and go. It's very difficult. What solutions, in your opinion, should leaders be focusing on at COP?
Well, I think they've got to go. They've got to go for an agreement on the track we're on. We have to get the world back, bend the curve back so that 2 degrees, even 1.5 degrees is reasonable. But the other thing is to celebrate. I'm an optimist today. Very good news that China has said we're going to advance the date, or do our best to advance the date of peaking. That is something. I'm not one of these China knockers. They have made a huge effort. They're going to go from peaking to neutrality in a shorter space of time than almost any other country in the world.
And Dr. Ella Gilbert, climate finance needs to grow 13 times faster to achieve these climate targets. Do you think enough leaders are going to get their checkbook out at COP26?
Well, I wouldn't like to comment on the kind of policy negotiations, but they absolutely have to. As a scientist, I can comment only really on what's happened and what is likely to happen. And the truth of the matter is that we're already seeing huge impacts of climate change. We're already seeing devastating impacts all over the world. And those impacts are likely to get much worse if we do not do anything. And that means world leaders putting their money where their mouth is and actually implementing those mitigating climate action proposals. So they absolutely have to, in my mind.
And Stanley Johnson, just to you, how concerning is it to you that some of the biggest polluters either aren't going or haven't yet confirmed their attendance? Do you think this is just a sign that perhaps it won't be taken seriously enough?
No, I think we've got a very good show before us in Glasgow. I think we are going to get a good result. And the point you're just making about adaptation, money for the developing countries, is perfectly crucial. Well said, Ella, because actually those countries, Africa, whatever, they didn't create the problem, and yet they are going to suffer the impact. So money for adaptation, crucial.